And howdy doody, and welcome. It's Tuesday, and it's 5:30, so it's time for another episode of Life from the Workbench. My workbench is a mess too, but let me say hello to everybody in the chat here first. Eat more possum, can't join live, but we'll catch you on the replay. All right. Hey, eat more possum on the replay. All right, we got One Vision Ariel. I got your message. I got your text. I just been too damn busy. We had the Meetup this weekend too. So, no, One Vision. You don't want to make this a competition. Trust me, buddy. It's just, let's just say it's a good thing I'm a bachelor. Because if I had a woman around the house, she would probably run screaming out that door right there. So, hold on. We got Lee in the house. We got Jackrabbit FPV, aka Scott. And, well, I joined the chat on Rodney Bell earlier for a bit. I think Scott was a witness to that. We had a little fun. Mostly at Rodney's and Lloyd's expense, but it was a little fun this afternoon. Little break in the routine. I'm good with that. We still got my partner in crime coming here too. He had to go run and get his mesh. I'm not talking hernia mesh. I'm talking mesh, Wi-Fi mesh for the house. And Sunrise in the house. Yeah, you got that right. Hail, Texas, Cali. You better work on that, Buster. We'll have to start, what was that? The beatings will continue till morale improves. So, and Sunrise, you should have been there earlier with Rodney, because today was all about Lloyd and Rodney. It had something to do with the video that you recently published off the spin up recap video. Let me see if I can pull that up here. If you don't mind, I will show a little excerpt of that so people get what I'm talking about. Let's see where. You put it on your channel or on I think you put that on your. Yep, I've got it. All right. Oh, watch out. Here we go. Yeah, I was roasting Rodney for a bit too. Let me bring that in here and make those a little bigger so everybody can see. I'm going to share that screen, and there we go. And here. So I was making the comment, it's nothing like Rodney come walking up to you and lay his head on your belly. You get the picture now? Jack, or Scott, you were there earlier for it. So, yeah. we've had a little fun. It went to the point to where Lloyd felt the urge to drink his coffee through his eyeball or something. Anyhow, yeah, we had a little fun earlier. Was all in good fun. Actually, he was telling me right there. He was telling me that Lloyd said that I was a wimp. He had to make sure that I knew that. That Lloyd said that, not him. Lloyd said that. You know, he had to hook Lloyd up on that. So, anyhow, yeah. It was a, yeah, well, you can't give him a zippy cup because the zippy cup has that nozzle sticking out the front end of it. You'll stick that in his eye. He'll do some real damage with that. So, coffee in the eye is not as bad. Sticking a big straw in your eyeball, probably not so good. Well, Lloyd says all things about me because he knows he lives at the fair distance. I guess I should tell him that we currently have a job going on up in Oklahoma, which may or may not mean that I have to take a little road trip up north into Indian territory. So, but we're not going to share that fact with him just yet. So, what's good on the news front? Has anybody seen any Mini 3 leaked specifications video yet? Right now, they're coming out of the woodwork, and I'm about ready to puke. I mean, it may have a 4 or 5K camera. It may or may not have 35 minutes of flight time. It may or may not have obstacle avoidance. It is absolutely ridiculous the speculating that's going on over the Mini 3 right now. I mean, just stop it. I mean, I don't know. I guess it's what people do for clicks. So I'm just, it's not even, I mean, half what they're saying are, somewhat educated guesses. If you just look at the progression of quads right now. And then I've seen some guy, he said he had blueprints. Well, those were the same blueprints that they used when the Mavic 3 was a rumor. They just plastered over a different caption over it. And yeah, it's just, it falls in the category of what some people would do for clicks. I mean, there's guys out there like Flight Path, he's got inside information, and B, he's got a pretty, if he starts speculating, I feel a lot better than somebody with, 500 subscribers, So, anyway, yeah, that's my little Mini 3 rant for today. But I did see something earlier about a module has appeared for the remote ID. And let me tell you, y'all better hold on to your bridges because this ain't pretty. This ain't pretty at all. So, Let me see if I find that thing. I've actually seen it on Drone DJ. Actually, I saw that off of Bartwell too. So, just truth be told, but uh, so let me share that. Here is the remote identification device attachable to any drone. And I don't know if you can see it, but there's the price right there. 249 euros. That's under today's exchange rate, I think pretty close to $300. Let's see. It's $282. So 200 by the time you get all the other fees on it, about 285 bucks. So has a 14-hour battery, 14 hours of battery life, and it weighs 32 grams. So, I just, how does it attach? Yeah, zip ties or Velcro. I tell you what, you're really going to hate life when you lose this thing mid-flight and you don't know where it's at. I guess you can break out your phone and start tracking it yourself. But yeah, it's so there's 32 grams of dead weight that we got to add on to the quads now. Can you say stay under 250 grams? Mike Rennick in the house. Did I miss anybody else here? No. So, I mean, I would probably use Velcro, but I mean, we have, Kelly and Sunrise, these kind of guys that have a endless supply of zip ties. So it's amazing the fetish that Kelly has with zip ties. And I think it's contagious because Sunrise is catching the zip tie bug too. Anyhow, yeah. So 32 grams of added weight. That's gonna cut in your flight time just a little bit. I mean, it's not particularly tall. Let's see, there are some pictures here. So there's a good picture right here. Can we make this any bigger? No. And it uses about every GPS system out there. We got GPS, we got GLONASS, Galileo, and SBAS, whatever that one is. Apparently it has a SIM card in it too, so we're going to have LTE connection with it. That's probably why this thing is so expensive. And then you got to, if it has LTE on it, then you got to have, got to get this commission with your cell phone carrier yet. So this is going to suck. Artco is back out and about. Scott, it's not Chris that eats the quats. That's Kelly. So just for general purpose, keep Kelly fit so you don't eat your quats, and keep Chris away from the recording equipment because that could come bite you. And then let's bring in our special guest for the evening here. Let me change this around a little bit here. There we go. And there he is. Dead random.
I don't know about special guest.
Well, special needs, I mean.
There you go. Throw together studio. Look at that, Abe. I still got the bottles of cleaner back there. That's
just take a picture of it. This be the first, the only time you ever see Dad using cleaning products.
Yeah, let me get that out of there. Oh man, you guys don't understand how big of a day this is. This is my first official day back.
He's finally allowed in his own house.
Yes, again. To the almost no-fly zone.
And Chris Wetchworth on the house. Howdy, Chris. So I was just talking about this remote ID module. I don't know if have you seen it yet?
No, I want to see it.
Let me fill you in then.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's what it is. Oh boy.
That thing's humongous. That thing is ginormous. What's that weigh?
Well, it's not really that ginormous. I mean, there's somebody holding it in their hand. They say about half the size of a muesli bar, which that's really not going to tell anybody or anything. So it's half the size of granola bar to translate.
Muesli.
Yeah, and it weighs 32 grams, 14-hour battery life on it, and it can chit-chat with just about any GPS system out there. But right here, looky here, price tag, 249 euros.
Okay.
AKA $282 and change at today's exchange rate. So
I don't.
Soon to be found at Banggood for about $300. Actually, it'll be marked at $399, and then they have the price less to $299 because they got to give us a deal, right?
That's what I say. That's garbage.
That's and Third Eye. Hey, Rob. Welcome. I guess, since we're on that,
okay,
if y'all wouldn't mind, hit the thumb or upper button there in the bottom, please.
Did you notice that the price was 249 grams? 249
euros.
That's bullshit. All right, I didn't say it. That was a push. That was done on purpose. That price is freaking.
Yeah, I think it's cute.
It's not cute. Bull crap. But I'll hold back my actual thoughts of that, so you don't know what I really feel about it. Oh man, I made it here.
Do you really want to know how I feel about this?
Oh, you feel awesome about that.
It'll be a solid bleep.
The unboxing of the Arrow 2, Arrow 2, and Arrow 3. Not only am I meshing, I'm meshing the other side of town.
Well, normally a guy in your age getting mesh means he had a hernia.
I am
I had to
working.
clarify that earlier already that you did, in fact, did not have a hernia. You just mashing your Wi-Fi through the house.
And you see this right here? This is my Phantom Power. And I printed today a Phantom Power adapter. So this should fit on there somehow, I hope. And
Should.
holy crap, yeah, watch it doesn't. So I don't know how this freaking thing goes on. I think it goes on like that. Maybe I printed the wrong one. Maybe I did.
Did you scale it?
I was all proud of it. It looked the same. It looked the same on the picture. Oh, right. Anyway.
For those that are not in the know here, somebody recently bought himself a 3D printer, and I've been having to educate him on 3D printers ever since.
Oh yeah, I got all kinds of problems.
And no, and just like any other teacher, he won't listen to anything I'm saying, telling him.
Oh, it's because I'm trying to learn. I'm learning from experience.
Well, I could have cut your learning curve down if you would have just listened to what I told you, but no. I tell him don't load up your build plate. And what does he do? Load up the build plate.
Frick, you got to
And
print as
what
many
happens?
things as you can.
The whole thing goes to shit.
You got to put as much crap on there as you can. You don't want to waste a single sitting. You end up doing it like 5 times. This was printed the first time though, but I'm gonna have to print it again because it's the wrong one. Boy.
You print it upside down.
I don't know. We'll find out. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's supposed to fit on that this Phantom Power box. So, but that was version 3. That means there's a couple other versions.
And Sunrise just made a mighty big statement here. Flying was Cali today and not a single zip tie was used. I seriously doubt that. I seriously doubt it. I know Cali's fascination with zip ties.
Oh man, so let's see here. This would be camera 2. I have to do a whole new updating of all of my cool things that I've got set up. Gonna have to do everything over again. I like that though. I can redo everything. Set up my cameras again, set up all my cool doodads because I'm even that much better at doodadding now. Let's see, source name. Yep. So.
Okay, I'm trying to read Mikey's message here. He has contacted me about having some problems with ELRS. If it's working, I mean, I don't know what the red line means.
Stop! Don't. That's what it means. I gotta get a chat going. Now this freaking version of OBS should have the ability to bring in a chat, and it's not showing up. So I got to figure out why it's doing that. It should be a chat doc that I should be able to bring in.
Well, in StreamYard, there's this thing called comments. You just click on that and you get the chat.
I know, but this one has one that's built in. You can build it into the site. Well, as I'm controlling it through OBS, I have to go figure that out.
Because in YouTube, it puts the chat right next to your window. So that's not working. That's not good enough anymore.
Well, I can take the YouTube chat since I want to watch the whole OBS stream, like in full size. I've got that on my mains monitor, but on my external monitor, I want to have the information. So I'll figure that out. but I haven't been able to get that on this one set up. It's not the same. So, and even with it updated for some reason, I have no idea. I'll have to look for that and why it's not doing that.
Here we go again with the whole learning curve business.
So it just automatically will. Yeah. Anyway, I can bring the chat and I just got to put it in here. Bring it in as
we'll call this a teaching moment.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly dad teaching himself how not to do stuff.
Mm-hmm. I just got to bring the URL in now. Oh, there it is right there. Something went wrong. It's because it's the wrong URL.
And Alex, you fucked up.
So
they are all politically correct and say something went wrong.
Like I said,
because if you say you fucked up, somebody gets a feeling certain. We can't hurt nobody's feelings now, can we?
Yeah. All right. Anyway, Arco Drone Solution, Third Eye, Jackrabbit FPV. Everybody's here. Holy crap! Sunrise.
Yeah, we got a full house.
It's not bad.
I tried to prime the audience earlier in Rodney Belt's chat. That made it rather interesting.
The audience fluffer?
No. Oh, Rodney, he's we had to point a few things out. Oop, that's not what we meant to do.
What, do you have his pants down or something?
Nah. Here, I'll re-show it just for you so you know what I'm talking about. Here we go. Where's the play button? There we go. See, you haven't lived till you had Rodney Bell coming up to you and laying his head on your belly, you know? He was actually telling me that Lloyd told him that I was a wimp, or no, that he was supposed to tell me that Lloyd said that I was a wimp or something like that.
Rodney's probably 6'3"
was the right word either.
Rodney looks like he's probably about 6'3". He's probably tall in the circles he hangs out with.
No, Rodney ain't no 6'3".
No, he's not.
No. But yeah, we had to put them in their places just a little bit. It was an interesting afternoon, but
what is that?
So we got the drone tech thingy here, and then we are trying to explore alternatives in the digital FPV world.
And
there
we go.
HD0 came out with a 1 watt VTX unit now. But let me pull her up here. Yeah, let's do it like that. Do we want it like that? We'll do it like that. That'll work.
Well, they tried to make it cool looking. They tried to make it look like a Vista unit as much as they could.
Yeah, it really looks cool. But the problem is the spacing between those bolt holes is 30 by 30. I don't know of too many frames to have 30 by 30 bolt holes in the back for the VTX. Now, it's not exactly lighter because this thing actually weighs 28 grams.
Sounds like something I could print, a 20 by 20 adapter. I'm printing everything now. I'm gonna print stuff.
Yeah, you can print it. And
Be-
halfway through it disconnects from the bit again, and then you'd be screaming bloody murder. I need more glue.
Oh crap! I can't
All you
believe
gotta
that.
do is adjust your Z correctly.
I can't believe this.
Level your bit, and adjust your Z correctly. And
Hey, for you guys that heard me before talking about me not being able to print gray, I finally figured out how to print gray. So there's some glue right there. That's Elmer's glue right there. I couldn't find a glue stick this morning, so I said, all right, it's water-based glue, right? So I freaking got my clear Elmer's thing and just freaking stuck it on there.
you be the first one to get an etch trowel out and put liquid nails on the print bit.
I want everything now that I got 3D printing available in
Matter
my
of fact,
life.
I should have just told you that. Just go to Home Depot, get a trowel and some liquid nail, put a swat down on the print bit.
I'm trying to think. This
You
could be
probably would have done that too. I would have told you that the right way.
this could be a like maybe a Samsung phone holder. It freaking about the right size, man. It's just a little bit wider than mine. Maybe a Galaxy Note or something. Looks like about that size.
Well, what's wrong with your Phantom thing? Why is that not fitting on there?
It's not. It should slide onto. I think it's supposed to slide into the grooves of the grooves right here,
Yeah.
and it's too wide, so it's not working. So
Well,
obviously,
is it
it
going
needs
the
to be
other
downset.
direction?
And then no, then it's too short. So there's a scaling issue. So we've got this right there. It's very close. It should these little teeth here should be sliding into this groove right here, and then it should snap in. So it's a little bit off. So I got to do a measurement and find out why I'm off, and then see if I was. Yeah, but you can see that it makes sense that it should fit in there. But oh well, it was a good idea. I thought I was going to come home. It looked big, you know what I mean? When I was like, because I've got a pretty good like eye for like size, and I'm like, gosh, that looks a little big. Yep, it's exactly what my intuition was telling me.
Sunrise. If you get a chance, you want to look at Rodney Bell's live stream from the day. You probably find some YouTube gold there for another remix.
HD0.
You need to rescale your thing, and I want to keep pounding on this HD0 abomination.
Wow, it looks good.
Yeah, well, you know.
And that's about it.
For those that are not in on the loop, so we got two digital systems now. We got the HD0, aka Sharkbite, or used to be Sharkbite, the artist formerly known as Sharkbite. There we go. And then we've got our DJI digital stuff, and DJI actually has a two-way link, meaning it's communicating with the Air unit / Vista unit, or what actually it's what the Air unit Lite is what they're supposed to be calling that thing. Everybody calls it the Vista. Anyway, so DJI talks both directions. If there's a packet loss, it gets resent, makes it for higher quality. Also introduces latency with that because of this going back and forth. HD0 is strictly send and receive. So this thing sends, and then your goggles receive. If some didn't get received, there's just a black spot. That reduces latency, and is supposed to be more suited for racers. And they're going to be more, the race are going to be more after that, because you can actually have a third party was the receiver receiving whatever signal comes out of this thing. So this going to be better in what you would call audience mode and DJI. DJI audience mode kind of stinks because the audience goggles cannot communicate with the Vista unit or Air unit to get packages we sent that didn't arrive. So, but anyway, yeah, I think they kind of failed on the form factor here. Was 30 by 30 M3 M3 bolts on a 30 by 30. Most your VTX the bolts that are there are 20 by 20 M2. So yes, you probably can print your adapter, but this thing's going to stick out on both sides because I mean, here is an Explorer, and you can see the Air unit right, or the Vista unit right there, and it's pretty flush. Well, that thing's going to stick out to here, so it's going to create problems with props clearance and what have you. $99, not necessarily cheaper than the Vista unit, by what, maybe $10. But here's what really is going to sink their ship is this fact right here. Power input range is 2 to 4S. Most of your race is going to be on 6S batteries. Well, not necessarily true because spec races, they do 3S, 4S kind of things. But the Vista unit can do 2 to 6S. This thing can go 2 to 6 and 2 to 4S, but they do send a freaking BEC with it so you can reduce the power. Do not hook this thing up in your flight controller because it more than likely is not going to put out enough power for this thing to run. This thing is a bit of a power hog too. So anyhow, yeah.
I'm looking for.
But they do throw in the antenna, so you don't have to buy the antenna extra anymore. All you have to buy now is the cable and the camera. Yep. And here's a Nano camera, SharkBite Nano digital camera. So it was 8-centimeter cable. That's $50. Out of stock, go figure. But so it's $150 for HD0, and it's $165 for Vista. So are we really saving a lot of money there? Yeah, I don't think so. Mikey, welcome, first of all, and no, you didn't bother me at all. I literally just saw your message just before we went on. And I don't know what that red light means off the top of my head, but check with the ELRS forum. Somebody will be able to tell you what the red light means. It can't be good because mine are always green. So there's some sort of disconnect of some type. So
we're drone degenerates, according to Matt. Thank you. I already get enough of that crap for my wife. Like I said, now Maddie gets on and goes, "You're just a bunch of drone degenerates." Now I'm a 3D printing drone degenerate. So you got to up that one scale. Get it right. We're gonna get the whole freaking name. I got a middle name now. It's drone 3D printer degenerate.
So you be the DD now.
That's right. DDD, drone. no, drone degenerate. Yeah.
PDD.
PDD.
Printer drone degenerate.
Printing damn degenerate.
A printing fool.
Oh boy.
So anyway,
fool is right.
Yeah. So and then you got to buy a receiver for this thing. So if you can get one right now, it's like right at $250 for this little thing. And then you have to have a pair of goggles so you can plug the damn thing into on an HDMI port. So yeah. If anybody's looking for a SharkBite receiver thingy here, goggle receiver thingy, get a hold of me. I've got one for sale. I will also be selling my Sky Zones 04 ounce. So if anybody's looking for goggles or the shark bite module, email me, LoneStarUAV@gmail.com. I'm just washing my hands of this. I'm just going to stick with DJI, especially now that we have more than one manufacturer in the mix. Because Runcam's gotten out of Phoenix kit, so it's not just Kedix making stuff anymore. And that little Runcam release sure put a fire under Kedix to come back out with some decent cameras. And somebody's sharing something here, so let me remove mine. Add yours. What are you?
I'm sharing the Mark V right there.
The Mark V.
$486. $486. God.
Well,
what the hell's happened?
For the same money, you can order one from Rotorite, and then you have to put it together yourself.
Oh yeah, of course for the same money, I'd like to build the damn thing too. My Lord, is there anything? That's one of the. This is the first time I've seen this one, so I was just curious to see if there's anything new on it. It's a prop in view, X frame. Can you buy it with a dead cat?
That looks to be like a squished X. So
yeah, maybe. I don't know. That's pretty
how
close.
How about you hit that minus sign on that chat with Skep RC so we.
I always talk to him because I'm begging him for friggin' drones, man. They keep responding and telling me, "Oh, sure, I will speak to my manager."
Harley FPV in the house. Good evening, Greg.
But oh man, everything is getting
Gep RC is coming up with a remake of the 5-inch.
But that's good looking. I mean, they put some good. I like.
But I mean, you got to pay a little more for your quads now because then you got to pay $250 for that remote ID module on top of it. You know, I mean, it wouldn't be worth having a $250 quad to stick another $280 remote ID module on it so you can fly it legally.
Now, have they always used the metallic front like diatone?
No, that is something new for them.
Yeah, they're copying diatone. I really like that. I really like that
Well,
front piece.
before diatone, there was Armaton that did that sort of thing. I mean,
to me, that's nice. I like that because it just allows you to adjust those screws a little tighter. You get a little bit more, camera, like I said, movement. You can get it just a little bit more snug. Looks good though. Look at that. Look at that. It's on a different level right there. That drops down. I wonder why they did that. So they got this little camera bay here, just a little bit higher. They brought it up just a hair.
All right. Sunrise has a question for you.
Thinking P16. Yep. Now I'm not getting this. The P16's half the price of this.
He's asking, did they send you one?
No, they didn't. That's why when I get on, I drop my freaking link on them. I go, hey, this is Dad Random again. Where in the heck is my Thinking P16?
No,
they did tell me that he did tell me
no stinking P16 for you.
He did tell me he was going to talk to his boss, man. So maybe.
And they did. And they got a good laugh out of it.
You know what though? They missed.
And I can see that conversation. So he gets off his computer, walks into the boss's office. Hey, boss. Want to hear something funny? Dad Random wants a free P16.
And the answer should be,
Canada
get it to him right away. Send it to him. Get it in the mail. It should be like fast. What's your problem? Don't you know Dad Random?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just think you got the conversation just a little bit wrong. Just a little bit off.
I truly wish that they'll send you one, but
I know. It's probably unlikely, so I might as well just order one so I can fly it. I do need a house flyer, and that's what it is. It's a house flyer. Now this one, I bet you Nick Burns could fly this through his house. I just think he's a wizard. I think he.
Well, I mean, flying it through the house is not the problem. That's the crafting.
It's the prop marks all over the walls.
Matter of fact, get this and fly it through the house, but make sure you keep the camera on your wife because I want to see that footage.
Okay, honey, watch out. Here it comes.
It'll have to be a picture-in-picture thing, flight footage, and then in the bottom corner, it's going to be just a camera on your wife. Just before she comes, to talk to you.
Here, let's see here. We got to do, transform.
And Mikey says they came out.
There we go.
Sector X5 V4. Jesus. Let's see.
The Sector X5 V4 came out. Let's get that puppy up, man. I want to see it. I'll go find that damn thing. I want a copy. I want to see what it looks like. Of course, the new version just means that it's going to be version more expensive. They did this Mark V is definitely got it's built nice. I really think it's got a lot of cool features that I really like. Like I said, one being I like the metallic front. I like the, what do they call that? Whatever the hell metal it is. It's not aluminum, I don't think.
Let's go. HGLRC. Products, no rivals. Let's see. I don't see a...
I'm rolling in the dough now, man. I got rid of that freaking B-wine freaking thing. Assuming the guy keeps it.
You should have just... Well, we got the V3 on the website,
V5.
but they don't show the V4 yet.
Sector 5, V3. High winds. I'll believe it when I see it.
So
continue as me. Yes, continue as me. But you can't.
I see the review on Drain Man, but I'm trying to see it on
their site.
On their site, so we can see some specs.
Yeah.
Oh, here it comes.
Yeah, already done.
Here comes the boss lady. Watch out.
Yeah. I thought I had the house to myself. I'm the only one in here. We don't live here yet. I just got the important part in here. We just got the new no-fly zone. Studio 2 set back up. Kinda. It's a jumble of crap, but I vow to not make this place full of crap. So nope. I haven't. I'm getting in crap because I didn't feed Steve.
Well, here's a
brief.
Here's a
Cadmium's
preview at it.
Ooh, that looks cool.
So they tucked the XT60 connector in the tail. I kind of like that actually, because you don't have a bunch of freaking wires flopping around all over. He's got a crossfire antenna on it. GPS. Looks like an air unit light, so it's a Vista unit in there. Well, this looks more like an analog, but not bad.
FPV Racing. Let's see. The V3 is the only one up. The only one that's up. Yeah, I don't know how you found that. You must have had to go right to the.
Well, he was probably sent one to do a review on. He must have jumped the gun, because he's the only one was a review on that thing here.
Yeah, I can't find anything. Yeah.
And we got TJ in the house.
Just the V3s is all I can find. Hey, there's probably a good deal on a V3 out there right now. I'm just not I will say I'm not a 5-inch guy. I'm a 4, 3, 2. I like the smaller things. Once you start getting up there.
Chris was in the house too. Chris Hope.
TG Giggles and Drones.
Almost missed Chris here in the mix.
One Vision Aerial.
So.
Yeah, let's see here. 479.
And if you haven't seen it yet, I did get to play with the VTOL a little bit on Sunday, and I actually put a video up on the channel. So.
Are you gonna run some of that video for us?
We can run a little video of that. I may take that off of there.
5 light.
This.
Let's see. PNP.
It's epidemic sound, so we're good. It was windy as the dickens that day, and that's what made me cut this flight short too, because I was getting bounced around pretty good up there.
But we were definitely noticing that. The thing is that get by that flag. I think you get the perspective when you fly by the flag. This is where I was very impressed with Kai. He got out to the river and he was like, all right, he went, oh my God, I'm by the river. And then he just crosses back right away. He's like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
Well, I'm trying not to leave the park too much just yet.
Exactly. I totally understand. You just don't know, man, because that's a long walk.
No, that'd be a drive, actually. Just trying to get you outside the river, you gotta take about a 3-mile road trip to get there.
Get across it, find a bridge.
There, you see the flags.
Yeah, stretched out.
Yeah, it was blowing pretty good. But yeah, we had our monthly meetup on Sunday. Had some new ladies there. 2 ladies, one had a Holy Stone E720 and the other one had a Mini 2. And we kind of had to talk them through the apps and what have you.
Oh, that was cool.
But it was just a hair too win. I mean, the VTOL was rough line, and that kind of went, and it was gusty. That was the biggest problem. It was gusty.
Yeah, you were showing me footage you got that wasn't on a windy day, and I mean the action really does a great job at smoothing it out.
Yeah.
For sure.
This is the Osmo Action 1 in the nose.
Uh-oh, my dinner call's coming. Hello?
Earth to ball and chain.
Yeah. Earth. It's yeah. The other place where I live, the other part, it's terrible. Yellow. All right, coming over. Okay, bud.
Time for you to eat.
Yep, that's the one thing that this time slot gets me, is it gets me at dinner time. So it's either that or I eat cold. And I'm sorry, but warm food,
yeah,
takes
precedence. And to answer Mike's question, no, Chris didn't get to fly to VTOL yet. I don't think he's quite got the nerve worked up yet. Well,
I know exactly what Kai's thinking about right now. He's like, crap, if this was only
no.
I
I know Kelly still wants to fly in an FPV too, so.
I'd like to definitely get this thing in manual, because not in this wind.
We know how to get it in the manual now.
There's no way I would fly that freaking piece of styrofoam in the wind in manual, though. I don't think I'd do it. It's just there's too much going on right there. And that, like I said, you get the wrong angle with that big wing load, holy crap. It would be, it'd rip both wings off.
Well, no, yeah, you put that in the trees and that does pretty good damage. Ask Kelly. Just ask Kelly about it.
I apologize, but I gotta run.
Nope, you go run. But I'm going to wrap it up here in a minute, anyhow. I mean,
but this was for sure a cool flight. My big thing about it is, I went and bought one of those discount Osmo Actions. It's a freaking really good camera. It's just one of those things. You get all the GoPro people, but these things are dirt cheap right now. I mean, you can still get them for $199. So.
Well, I've been looking for one for $199. I haven't been able to find one.
You haven't been able to? Oh, are they out of stock on the DJI site? I thought they were still.
Well, DJI officially discontinued the Osmo Action now.
They're still trying to dump the
No, they're not dumping the refurbs anymore.
Oh.
I had an order in for a refurb. No, it eventually got canceled.
Yeah, you just got to look. I've seen a couple, but I know that's going to be over. Usually when things get fire saled, it's pretty much a short-term thing. Alrighty.
I won't make him my butler. It'll start with a B, all right, but I won't be B for butler.
But here's the landing right here.
Yeah, and that was a little rough.
You can tell he's just just want to get it down. Doesn't matter where. I'll go get it.
Yep.
Yeah, because you could see the wind was blowing it back. He's basically standing upwind, and it was blowing back, and that's what I'm saying. If that was in manual, holy crap! Oh man! And then it doesn't have any power because it can't. It can only do so much.
Well, the two front props kind of work like the props on that V-copter.
Yeah.
That makes it move. I mean, it tilts the props back and forth to make it move.
Yeah, it doesn't have the ability.
There's a little bit of flight in it, but as windy as it was, I just want to get thing on the ground. I'll walk a couple extra feet.
Is that capable of landing outside of the VTOL mode, or is that just not bright?
I haven't tried landing it. I mean, the props be in the dirt.
Okay, no. Yeah, I was just thinking because it doesn't have like the collapsible prop or anything.
No.
All right. I hate to be rude though. I'm out of here. Hey, it was gosh, it's not a long. I came in late, and so next week hopefully I can come in on time. So
Just letting you know, Kia. Are you serious, Lloyd? Lloyd, we're going to have a little retraining program here, I think. All right, let me take this off. And, well, you go enjoy your dinner.
Yep.
I'm not going to get that phone call from your wife. Why didn't you let Chris go have his dinner?
She's already heard. She hears me up there, and she's like, "Oh, you're with your boyfriend." That's what I get.
Yeah.
All right, out of here. See ya.
Go. Bye.
Thanks, Kai. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Woo-hoo!
Bye. Whoops. There he goes. Yeah, Lloyd, we need to have a little we need to have us a little chat. And he was so proud of himself. I know exactly how to spell his name. I'll never spell it wrong again. Yep, that was 3 hours ago, or before his last nap, and Lloyd time. And place it here, Ken, in the house. Good evening. He's been listening in the background and working. Would you watch your language with those 4-letter words there, Ken? And coast to coast, he didn't walk in on anything. So, anyhow. So, Lloyd, since you're here, I guess I'll put this up one more time for you. You know what I said earlier about, you haven't lived till you had Rodney come up to you and put his head on your belly. Well, here's you. Oh, man. Take that off. Here's your little visual aid so you can see what I meant earlier. Here we go, because here it comes. So that's what I was talking about. No, it's not a Lloyd lecture. Lloyd got lectured plenty today already. We are taking up a collection for a zippy cup for him, though. He needs one. We need to pick up a little. We're gonna have to start a GoFundMe, a zippy cup for Lloyd, so he don't pour his coffee in his eyeball anymore. But anyhow, anybody else got anything exciting to share? Wife got me a Drew band. Well, if you take that, well, never mind. You take that, you're supposed to take that gag out before you go to sleep. Just saying. Thank me later. Well, better late than never, there, TJ. And howdy. And here's the grumpy vlogger again. I think you already said hi to everybody, but that's okay. I know it's the H related problems. Anywho, yeah, I think this is it for this week. If you don't mind, hit the old thumb or upper button down there in the bottom on the way out. Bite me. I'm really not in the jerky. Just saying. No, I like the venison jerky, not the whatever you have up there. No. Oh, Lloyd, just so you know, we actually have a job going on up in Oklahoma right now, and there's a remote chance I might have to go and check on that job. So, you may not feel quite as safe anymore in the near future. And I will not give you a heads up when I start heading that direction, just so you know. It'll be a surprise. You know what a surprise is? I'm here. So sweat that one for a little bit there, Lloyd. Is he may know what he's talking about. You will be out of state that day? I kind of doubt that. I'll have to see what his plan is actually at. What the shit? So you sort of close to Tulsa? It's not that much of a detour. I will find you. What was that? What's that speech? I have special skills and I will find you. 45 minutes from Tulsa. Uh-huh. That certainly narrows it down. Chris, I hope you're still in the chat here. Send me Lloyd's address, please. We'll have us a little taken quota here. I do have a very particular set of skills that I have acquired over a very long career. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you. Yeah. What's the end of it? I will find you. I will look for you, I will find you, and I will kill you. There you go. You scared yet? You should be. On that note, I may have just lost a subscriber. I might have gained 2 in place, but anyway. He's saving that one. Yeah. Lloyd, we're going to be on the next reel of Best Off by Sunrise Water Media. No, Lloyd, there won't be any senior abuse. Okay, no senior abuse. So, anyhow, it's all in good fun. It's all just a good kidding around. So, just so nobody gets their panties in a bunch here. I wouldn't kill Lloyd. I wouldn't take him out of his misery. You know, everybody's killed rats, even dung beetles. Now, this scares me more than anything. It's like wrestling, yeah. I need one of those folding chairs, though. Ah, screw that. Give me one of those folding ladders. No, nice little 6-foot fiberglass ladder. It just, yeah. You get a good swing with that. So, anyhow, that's it for today, guys. Thank y'all for stopping by, spending time with little old me. I appreciate you taking time to hang out here. Harley FPV, you have a good one. Lloyd, remember where you put your glasses and your zippy cup. TJ, Fly Zone Mikey, Jack Rabbit, TJ, Coast to Coast Bill, Place It Here Ken, Maddie, y'all take care. And I will see y'all next week. Same time, same place, same mess. Until then, y'all have a good one.